Welcome to another episode of KastKing Fishing Frenzy Live with Nikki. How is everybody today? There we go. Now you guys all set up. Hopefully that works. Better orientation today. Hey, what's going on, Uncle Yukon? Nice to see you, Uncle Yukon. Let me shut my door. What's going on? Hey, Melissa. What's up, Melissa? Yes, widescreen. Back to widescreen. We're going to be having that from now on, guys. Hey, what's up, Bob? Much better now. I can see you guys. We got widescreen. YouTube is doing good. We've got Starlink hooked up. What's up, Robert Green in the house? Oh, Robert Robertson, what's up? Good evening, my friend. How are you guys doing? How was your 4th of July, everybody? Did you guys have a good 4th of July? Did you spend time with your family and your loved ones? Did you watch some beautiful fireworks? Hey, Gary. What's up, Gary? Now it's a party. Gary's in the house. Now it's a party. We've got Gary. Good here. How was yours? Now it's a party. Hey, Dan. It was good. It was a quiet one for me, guys. What did I do? You can see the fireworks from where I live here because they shoot them up in the, what do you call it? I guess you would call it retirement area. So they were shooting fireworks all around here, so I could see it from where I live here. So it's pretty cool. I kind of just hung out. I used it as just a personal day to just kind of relax. Got some housework done. Did some deep cleaning. You guys know I have OCD, so I'm cleaning, constantly getting stuff done, nice clean house. And we actually had rain and thunderstorms here, and they still shot the fireworks with the thunder. It was pretty cool to see the lightning, hear the thunder, and watch the fireworks go with the rain coming down. It was wild. So it was really nice. I lit a couple candles, got under my blanket, opened up the windows and just let the breeze in from the thunderstorm. And I could hear the fireworks, see the fireworks, and just kind of snuggled up and just relaxed. Was on my phone, did some work on my computer, watched some TV, and kind of just did something I don't normally do, just kind of relaxed. And I did that for a couple days, and I enjoyed that, And then I went on a bike ride, went on a nice bike ride. I'd have gone on a bike ride with you on the 4th, but I strained my leg. Oh, no. See, on the new electric bike that I have. Oh, Uncle Yukon. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Hey, John D. What's up, John? Yeah, I have that too, Uncle Yukon. I love bike riding, and I love the electric bikes. I love, regular bike, but the electric bike is the way to go, especially when, I have a bad ankle, bad back and stuff. So it helps a lot, especially going up those tough hills. But, it was a nice bike ride, and then the rain came. And like I said, I just kind of snuggled up, just enjoyed it. And everybody needs that kind of time, that personal time to yourself. It kind of help you relax, get your mind straight for the week ahead, and let your body relax, kind of recover from your work week or whatever you're doing during the week prior. And it's just nice to give yourself that relaxing time. Everybody needs that. So, that's why I always love doing movie nights, which we're going to be having movie nights again on the weekend. So on the weekends, guys, on Facebook, we go live. And it's under Fishing Frenzy Live, and we're going to be doing movie nights. So I put on a movie, and now that we have Starlink, we're not going to have any interruptions. And we'll pop on a movie, and we just kind of hang out. Everybody brings the snacks, drinks, and we go live, and we watch a movie. Yes, Bob, agree. Fishing is the best medicine. It really is. I went down to the pond, too. I did a little bit of fishing. I didn't catch anything. I went today. My My dad and I each ordered my mystery box. Oh, nice, Joe. That's so cool. I know, I miss movie nights too. We're doing it this weekend, Uncle Yukon. But yeah, I went on the boat today, guys, and so we're going over the Crixus today. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the Crixus today, and we're going to be going over that. And so the Crixus combo is, I believe, is a very underrated combo. This combo is, I mean, it's 2-piece rod. It's a great reel, great rod. We have the spinning and the baitcaster version. And these rods are very underrated. For a 2-piece rod, these things are incredible. I fished with it today on the boat. And I also wanted to tell you guys, since we have the Starlink now, we're going to be out on the boat. I tested the Starlink out on the boat. We've got amazing service, guys. I can take you into the back creeks, maybe through the Dora Canal, and I can show you guys some beautiful fishing spots back there and not have any interruption with service. So that's going to be great. What's going on, Mandy? Hey, hey, beautiful people. I have a Crixus for trout fishing. Oh, nice, Gary. Yeah, the Crixus is a great, I mean, it's just a great all-around setup. I got on some really good fish. I lost a couple today that I know felt really good, you know, and it kind of hurt to lose, but they felt like some pretty good rods, or some good fish rather. And this rod and this reel, I tell you what, I mean, when I went to go set that hook, it was nice. You know, it's a nice setup where you know it has a great backbone, but I was able to feel everything. It's got an amazing sensitivity in this rod, all the way down to the reel. I was able to feel everything in this setup. That's what I like about it. So if you want something, a good setup, a combo that's under $100, that's got great sensitivity, that you can feel everything in the water columns, and that's also great for bird's nest backlash. You're not gonna have to worry about that. Actually, I did some videos where I casted this out in the water without putting my thumb on it, and no bird's nest, no backlash, you know, no wind knots. Sorry about that. I was just reading your comments. No wind knots, you know, and not have to worry about the backlashes. So this is great. You know, like I said, I casted this with no thumb just to test it out a couple times. I did a couple videos on it. And like I said, it's got amazing sensitivity. I was able to feel everything. It's got great vibration down into the reel. When you go, there's no, you know, noise or anything, no grinding of the gears. It feels great. I am going to tell you one thing. This isn't a rod and reel that you're going to want to go out there, cast, and whip it. You know, I'm used to going out there and casting hard, you know, just kind of like casting out there. You got to be careful on that because it will get caught up a little bit. I did notice that. So this is the one you want to be just be careful with it. There's no need to go out there and whip this one out there. It is going to cast a mile the easier you cast it. Okay, it's one of those rod and reels where you just want to go out there and just kind of cast it. Just give it a nice cast. You don't have to whip it, because when you go and you start, you know, side casting it and kind of just whipping it out there, that's when you're going to get caught up in here a little bit. And that was frustrating. So you don't want to do that. So that's what I did want to mention about this setup. So you very nice and easy. There's no sense going out there and just, you know, tossing as hard as you can because that's just going to get everything mixed up in here, and then you don't want to deal with that. So, but like I said, it is a very underrated combo. Under $100. We have a deal now, $89, Gary? I think I saw here. $88, $82. It's 20% off on KastKing's site. The Crixus spinning fishing rod and reel combo is $82.99. I mean, you cannot beat that for this setup. Like I said, it's a 2-piece setup. The intro for it is Fish Like a Gladiator. KastKing Crixus fishing reels feature lightweight, carbon-infused frames, CNC aluminum spools, powerful carbon drag, and many more performance features. And in particular, the bearing of the bait casting combo uses a 7+1 double shielded stainless steel ball bearings. These are simply the best value in fishing. It has the IM6 graphite blanks. KastKing Crixus spinning and casting rods are designed to deliver incredible performance for any budget. The Crixus powerful and sensitive IM6 graphite 2-piece fishing rod blanks range in power ratings from light to medium heavy in a 5'6" to a 7-foot length. So it goes from 5'6" to 7 foot. It has the golf style super polymer handle. So you get the nice golf style no slip grip handle, as you guys can see a little up close there. I love these handles. These are my favorite other than the EVA. Stainless steel guides with zirconium oxide rings. So I'll give you guys a little bit of close up of the guides if I can here. There you go. Let's see if I can do it this way. Look at those guides. Beautiful guides. The line's going to glide through there really nice. No tangling, no wind knots. I don't have to worry about the wind knots getting tangled up in there. Power transition system. So it has the PTS system with all Crixus spinning and casting fishing poles are 2-piece construction for easy transport and storage. The unique PTS technology will make the Crixus just feel like 1-piece performance rod. So that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Even though it's a 2-piece rod, this thing performs like a 1-piece rod. You would never know it was 2-piece unless I told you, or unless you kind of felt around and pulled it apart, obviously. But it performs just as well as a 1-piece rod, if not better. Like I said, very underrated. This thing is a really great combo. It's not going to break the bank. We're doing it for $82. Now, I got that hammer braid on there, which is perfect for this. It is a, what is this one? This one is a 6.5 to 1 gear ratio, which is perfect. I had a worm on here. I was tossing a worm around, and it was a great worm rod. Also did a, what do you call it? A lipless crankbait as well. Just casting the lipless, casting the worm around, and it was really nice. Both of them worked great. Even though, you know, the lipless is heavier than the worm. Doesn't matter. You go out there, like I said, you toss it nice and easy. You're not going to have any issues with it at all. So it's a really great setup. Like I said, we have it in the bait caster and the spinning combo. And it's just great, guys. Like I said, you can feel everything in this rod. It has great sensitivity, but it has amazing backbone to it. You know, look at that. It doesn't bend as much. So it has a little bit of give, but not too much. And you're going to feel everything in that water column. But this is a great setup, guys. So we also have a giveaway winner to announce from last week too, guys. So as soon as we get through this, I'll announce the giveaway winner from last week. We did it on the Hyper Seal tackle boxes, which I've got over here. And yeah, those things, I love those tackle boxes. So we have a giveaway winner to announce for that. And today, you know, it's not going to be a long one. We're in office today. Today's the last day we're going to be in the office because now we got the Starlink. I tested it out on the water today. So next week we will be out on the water, whether it's going to be out on the boat, on the lake, or the pond, doing some fishing, testing some rods and reels for you guys. So if you guys want to test some rods and reels out, come out with me next week, and I'll show you how the Crixus casts. Like I said, very super smooth. And it casts a mile as long as you don't wing it out there. But it feels good, has a nice low profile design to it, feels good in your hand. Handles are great. And like I said, this is a 6.5 to 1 gear ratio. Your Hyper Seal tackle box. Hey, Vox, they float, thank goodness. Don't ask. Yes, I told you that, Vox. A lot of people don't know those Hyper Seal tackle boxes, they float. I don't know why it's not written or published anywhere. I haven't seen it published on the KastKing site, but those boxes float. And that's great if you're a kayak fisherman, or, you know, you're out on the boat and, you know, you're going to grab your Hyper Seal tackle box and you somehow knock it into the water. You can grab it quick and not have to worry about it because those Hyper Seal tackle boxes, they do float. And I love those boxes. So I can only imagine, Vox. I know you have a funny story too. But yeah, they float, which I really like. But yeah, guys, Crixus setup, this is the way to go. So if you're an entry-level fisherman, or maybe you everyday fisherman, doesn't matter, or if you're new to fishing, or if your kids are fishing, this is a great combo that's not going to break the bank. Right now, like I said, we got it going 20% off, $82 on the KastKing site. You guys definitely should check it out, but always use my code. You get an extra 10% off if you use NIKIWKK, and it's always in the description of the video if you forget. So just check the description. and you'll see my code, which is NIKIWKK. That'll save you 10% off on top of the 20% off. So you can get yourself a really nice combo that's going to last you forever. And you can go out there, out on the water, have a great time, and cast this baby and catch some good fish with it. So, and like I said, you can go with the fish. You can catch anything with this. You know, I'm bass fisherman, so I go out there strictly for bass, but you know, you carp, catfish, whatever it is, this thing is going to pull it off. Like I said, it's very underrated. You'd be surprised what this Crixus can do. So, hey, Chris, what's up, Chris? Absolutely, Ray. They could still end up in the water. Oh, that's so cool, Joe. Oh, Joe says that his friend saw the Hyper Seal tackle boxes, so hopefully we sold some more. That is so cool. Thank you so much for promoting that. So cool. I'm so happy you got it. Yeah, these Hyper Seal box, I'm telling you guys, these tackle boxes are ready to go. Let me grab one in case you don't know about them. And these things are like, I'm telling you, they're a piece. And we have different colors. We got the purple, we got the orange, we got the small. We got the smaller one. This one's a black one. This is the smaller one. One-handed latch, pop it open. They float nice and clear. You can see everything, which is really, really nice. And then you've got the bigger one here. You guys can see here. This is the big Bertha here. Again, one-handed latch. You can open it up with one hand. Water seal, watertight, so it's 100% waterproof. So you're not gonna have to worry about getting any water in there, which is really nice. You can see all your baits in there. These come out so you can, you know, make them bigger, smaller, which is really nice. I like the deeper ones. It's just nice to have. This is great to have like on your kayak, but nice and clear so you can pick out what you need. Plus you got a ruler up here. You guys can see there. You want to measure your fish. That's great to have. But this thing is going to latch tight. There you go. Now it's going to be 100% waterproof. These are Hyper Seal tackle boxes. If you haven't heard of these or haven't checked them out, I highly recommend you do. You will never go back to another tackle box ever. You will, I'm telling you, once you buy one, you're going to want to get a bunch for all your different baits. So you might as well grab a couple while you're at it. Trust me, you're going to want to go for more. I would get the deeper one. You know, we have purple, we have black, we have orange. We have the small size, medium size. This is the black color one. And on top of everything, they float. You can't beat that. So if you accidentally knock these in the water, you know, if your kids knock them in the water, all you got to do is reach down there and grab it because they're going to float. And again, I don't know why that's not listed anywhere, but I've not seen it listed that these float. But I tested them. I went out to the ponds. I put these out in the water and they do float. And as Vox says, Vox Guitar says, he had a little bit of an accident and realized, yes, they do float. So, and again, 100% waterproof. Your baits, your lures are not going to rust. So you don't have to worry about them rusting. So if you want the best tackle box out there on the market, that's 100% waterproof, watertight, one-hand latch, easy to open, and floats, check out the KastKing Hyper Seal tackle boxes. Use my code, save 10% off. It's NIKIWKK. It's going to save you an extra 10% off on these too. So, oh, Gary says, AJ said it will not float if loaded with tungsten weights. So remember that. If you load it with tungsten weights, it won't float, or it won't be as easy to float. So make sure you guys know that. That I did not know. The Kestrel BFS rods. What were you asking about the BFS rods, Ray? I didn't see your message. Yeah, I didn't see your message, Ray. Probably don't want to say float because too much weight will sink it. Yeah. Vox, yeah. So yeah, Vox has a pretty funny story, but yeah, I mean, I obviously don't load it down with a bunch of weights, you know. What I do is I use my smaller ones, put the weights in. use it as a terminal tackle box. And then for the big ones, you know, I would put, you know, whatever, you know, lipless crank or whatever. Or you could put your, the deeper ones, you could use your, their bigger baits, you know, your bigger lures. So bigger diving baits or whatever, you know, if you fish out on the lake or something. But, you know, I fish mostly ponds, so I don't go with the deep diving baits, you know, or lures, but definitely check these out, guys. You can't go wrong with the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. That's the way to go. They float. And again, watertight, 100% watertight, has amazing seal around there. Your lures aren't going to rust. There's nothing like having a tackle box full of amazing lures that you saved a lot of money for, and then you go to open it up one day and they're all rusted. That happened to me a long time ago with a tackle box I bought from, where did I buy it? One of these stores, Bass Pro Shops, but I forgot who made it. And anyway, it just, I had it for a while, and all my lures that I bought, had them in there, they all were rusted. They all rusted. And I hate that. So, but you won't get these, you won't get that with the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. So, and that's what I love about it. What all do you know about them? I need a good one for BFS reel. Well, Ray, I mean, you could definitely look it up, Ray, on the KastKing site. We've talked about that for a while too. Just go to the KastKing site. It tells you all about, just look up the KastKing, the Kestrel. It's a great rod and reel. You know, it's great for finesse fishing. The Kestrel is the way to go if you're going to do finesse fishing. You know, it's super light, carbon fiber. You know, and it's a lot of fun out there on the water using them. It's one of my favorite, it is my favorite setup for BFS and SFS. So just check it out, Ray. KastKing tells you all about it. All you got to do is click on it, and you can get more information than you can from me on it. All you got to do is look it up. But it's definitely the way to go for finesse fishing. But yeah, today, the Crixus combo, guys. I see Kestrel rods have new options available, medium light option. Yes, Joe, we do have the medium light. Yeah, the Zephyr's a great one too. The Zephyr's a great finesse setup. I just happen, my personal is the Kestrel. I just love the way it feels. I've always used the Kestrel. I've got about 5, 6 of them, and I just love them. You know, the baitcaster and the spinning. So, Adam, yes, definitely. This is great combo. Like I said, perfect for under $100. You can't beat that. It's not going to break the bank. $82, you get a 2-piece rod that performs better. You know, if not, I mean, just as good as a 1-piece, if not better than a 1-piece rod. Has a great backbone, great sensitivity. The reel is amazing. This is a 6.5 to 1 gear ratio. I used it for worming today, and it was perfect. Like I said, though, when you go out there and you use this setup, you can cast it without your thumb, and it's not going to, you know, backlash on you, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you're new to fishing, or if your kids want to get into fishing, this is a great startup combo for them, and it's a great everyday combo. But what you want to do is, when you go out there and you cast, you don't want to whip it. Don't side angle it. Don't whip it. This is something you don't have to toss really hard out there. Very nice and light. The lighter you toss this, the further it's going to go. And it casts a mile, trust me. We got that hammer braid on here from KastKing. This whole setup is under $100. You can't beat it. Like I said, though, you don't want to whip it, because then that's when you get into the issues of the wind knots starting to happen. You get the bird's nest, the backlash. But if you go out there and cast it nice and light, it's going to cast farther the lighter you cast it, and it's going to be nice and smooth for you. But just don't go out there like I do and just want to whip it. But there's no reason to. Like I said, the lighter you cast this thing, the further it's going to go. So, and it's just a really, I think it's just so underrated. We should have more, more videos on this, which I think we have some coming out now. We do have a lot of videos right now going out. But this is really great combo, guys. So, and I can't, like I said, you can't beat it. Under $100, $82 for this, 20% off. Use my code 10% off, NIKIWKK. That'll save you an extra 10% on that 20% off already. So if you're looking for a great combo, the Crixus combo is the way to go. And got 2 mystery boxes coming. That is so cool, Justin. I got a Mega Jaws casting reel on the mystery. Oh, Dan, you got the Mega Jaws on the mystery box? That is awesome. That Mega Jaws, when KastKing made the Mega Jaws, they really set the bar. Because you want to talk about no bird's nest backlashes or anything like that, the Mega Jaws is the way to go. That Mega Jaws reel, I mean, you can go there, cast that thing all day and not get a bird's nest or backlash. It's just, with that automatic braking system, it's just nice to have that. So it has automatic brakes, so that when you go to cast, you know, they have the 2, what do you call it, centrifuge sides that go on the side, so it slowly closes in on the line for the brakes, and it's nice and slow. So, you know, when you go and you cast it, it's going to be nice and slow for those brakes to slow it down. So it's, you know, ultimately, you're not going to get any bird's nest or backlashes. So it's anti-bird nest and backlash. So the Mega Jaws is an amazing thing to get in the mystery box. That is so cool. I can't believe you got that. Nightwing says, yes, I love the Mega Jaws. I think everybody does. Like I said, KastKing really set the bar. I mean, you tell me a reel like that, right? Find that in any other company for the price that KastKing sells it for. You can't. It's gonna be 2, 3, 4 times more money. You know, if you try to find something like the Mega Jaws in any other company, it's not gonna happen. That is an incredible reel. They really did good on that. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, that Mega Jaws is the way to go. And the price, you can't beat the price on it. Well, clicking spool tension, then drag, plus the, I know. Isn't that cool, Vox? Vox said he was surprised that the Royal Legend 3 he recently bought has clicking spool tension and drag, plus a line out alarm. I know. Like I said, I don't understand how KastKing can make these products for the price that, and sell it for the price they do and make money. It's insane. I mean, like I said, go to other companies and see the components that KastKing uses and see if you can find the same reel in these other companies and see what they're selling them for. I'm telling you, it's going to be, you know, 2, 4 times more money you're going to find it for. You're not going to find it for the price that KastKing sells it for. We've always been affordable innovation. And that's what I love about KastKing is they make their products for the everyday fisherman. So you're not going to break the bank when you go with KastKing. You're going to find amazing products that are made for pro-like fishermen, but are made for everyday fishermen, so that everybody can afford it. You know, you have kids these days that are using their pocket money, their chore money to try to save up to buy a reel, right? Because there's a lot of kids that are into fishing today. And, you know, they can't spend a lot, right? And that's why I love KastKing so much, because, you know, I see a lot of kids have come up to me at different shows and they talk about all the time how they love KastKing because they can afford it. You know, they use their chore money, they use the money, they work little odd, little jobs around town, whether they're mowing or raking up leaves, and they're saving up their money, but they're not breaking the bank either. You know, they can afford these products now, and they can have a reel that's going to last them a very long time. You know, they can go out there and have fun with their friends or their dad or their mom, brother, sister, whatever it is, and they can enjoy their time outdoors and not break the bank. And again, that's why I stand behind KastKing, because affordable innovation, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. So... Mega Jaws standard spinning reel is waterproof, so it can do saltwater, and it's like 35-pound drag, I think. It is, Joe. You're right. You're absolutely right. I love that. Most of our reels that KastKing makes, if you guys didn't know already, are both freshwater and saltwater. We do make specific rods and reels for saltwater and freshwater, but we also make most of our products saltwater and freshwater. That's what I also like about KastKing. My dad wants to do some pier fishing. What would be a great spinning setup for that? For pier fishing, Mark Mark wants to know what a great setup would be for doing some pier fishing. Probably the Kong rod. Do you guys agree? What do you guys think? Mark's looking for a great setup that would be great for pier fishing. He was talking to his dad. He wants to do some pier fishing, and he wants to know what a great setup for doing some pier fishing. Do you guys do some pier fishing in here? Are there anybody that, uses any of our setups? What do you guys think? A great setup for pier fishing. The Kong rod. Thank you, Melissa. Depends on what he's going for. I guess it does, Gary. Yeah. Mark, the Recon reel as well. Thank you, Mandy. So if you could read, Mark. Mandy says the Recon reel. Melissa agrees the Kong. Robert agrees the Kong. Kong and the capstan reel. And like everybody's saying, Mark, it depends on what you're fishing for when you're pier fishing. The Kong rod automatically, because you're pier fishing, you need that long rod, heavy of a rod. It's a beast of a rod, hence Kong rod. So definitely agree with the Kong rod. Now the reel is kind of like tricky because what are you fishing for? Are you doing some really big fishing, smaller fishing? Like, what kind of fish you're fishing for? Because a lot of people said the capstan. A lot of people said the, somebody said also, we said the capstan, the Recon. Mandy said the Recon, which is a great reel for the Kong. The Recon, the capstan. My favorite setup, I have never done pier fishing, so I can't give you the advice. That's why I asked everybody in here. But my favorite setup for doing some big fishing, and you need to get lengthwise, down to the water, if you're hence pier fishing, or is the Kong rod. It's a huge rod. I don't have it, do I? I had it. I wish I could show it to you, but it's a beast, the Kong. It's meant for some heavy fishing, like for pier fishing, surf fishing, and the reel, the Recon. To me, the Recon and the Kong rod is the way to go. So you want the Recon reel and the Kong rod. That's great for, doing some surf fishing, or like Mark wants to do pier fishing. A lot of people say the capstan reel is great, Mark. But again, it just depends on what you're fishing for. But I would definitely go with the Kong rod for pier fishing. Oh, Joe says Mega Jaws too. Joe says the Mega Jaws would be good with the Kong rod. Oh, well, hello, my friend. We have somebody in here from Indonesia. Welcome. They're saying hi to all of us. It's so nice for you to drop in with us. Welcome to the KastKing family. We're a crazy bunch of crazy family here, but we all love each other, and we're a great family. So, but we are a crazy bunch. Hey, Justin. MK says, I have the Crixus casting combo. It catches the snakehead all day. Perfect combo for bass too. I catch all kinds of species on that combo. Well worth the money, and recommend buying it. MK Outdoors, thank you so much. Guys, did you read MK Outdoors comment? That was really nice. That was really, really cool. Thank you so much for sharing us. He was talking about the Crixus. They were saying that he uses it for snakeheads all day. Catches, it's perfect for it. It's a great combo for bass too. Catches all kinds of species on the combo. Well worth the money, and recommend buying it. He's just in. Oh, Mark says he's just into something that can possibly do it all. Thank you, KastKing family. Your awesome suggestions. Love these lives. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for coming in and asking. That really means a lot. And like I said, we're a big family, so we all help each other out. I don't know anything about pier fishing, so I don't like to give advice on the products if it's something that I've never done before, right? Because that wouldn't be right. So that's why I always ask the question in here, because 9 times out of 10, there's always somebody in here that either has done the pier fishing or whatever other, question somebody might have that I've not done. I've only casted for surf fishing. I've never been out there really surf fishing, so I haven't done that either. So I can't give advice on it, but I know a lot of people in here do. We talk about using the Kong rod for that as well. That's why I thought the Kong rod would be great for pier fishing. So, but now you have a bunch of ideas, Mark, so you can kind of just check what everybody wrote, kind of write it down, and you can go check out our KastKing site and kind of compare and see what prices in your range, what you're looking for. But definitely go with that Kong rod. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's a really great setup for surf fishing. It's a great setup for pier fishing. It's kind of like what it was meant to do. Cat fishing, it's, you know, carp fishing. It's just a beast, you know, again, hence Kong rod. But hey, Robert, what's up, Robert? He needs to make sure to get one with a big spool. You will need a lot of line. Ray says you definitely want to get one with a big spool because you will need a lot of line. Definitely take that advice. Robert says he loves his tackle bag. Oh, that is so cool. Which one did you get, Robert? Which tackle bag? Kong is a good price. I need it in mind to match my capstan saltwater. Thanks for the link. That's awesome. Thank you, Gary, for helping MK. Busy day, so I'm late. Glad to catch your show. Hey, Helen, what's going on, beautiful? Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys so much for helping out. See, that's why I love our little family in here. You know, sometimes I miss a comment and you guys are always there to watch my back and you answer the comment for me. Or you guys are, you know, talking amongst yourselves and you help each other out with prices. Or if I can't find something or I don't know, that's why I always ask you guys. And, you know, that's why I love our little family. You know, we come in here, we laugh, we have a great time. You know, we enjoy. I look forward to this day, this Fishing Frenzy live show every week, because it's just a release. You know, we come in, we laugh, we joke, we check out some really cool KastKing products in the process, and we talk and we have a great time. You know, it's just a great live, and I'm so glad new people are coming in and out. Your bag is loaded down, Robert. The capstan reel is the way to go, Jim says. They aren't that expensive and made for saltwater. You want to rinse off whatever you get with freshwater after using in saltwater. Absolutely, Jim. The capstan reel is always the way to go for saltwater. Like I said, KastKing makes specific rods and reels for saltwater and freshwater, but they also make a lot of our products freshwater and saltwater available. But the capstan was made specifically for saltwater. You got the capstan SE, you got the original OG capstan, which is the silver and gold, which I love. And then you have the capstan, the other one, the blue one, which is amazing. There's 3 different kinds, so it just depends on what you're fishing. But all 3 of them are made for saltwater. So if you're looking for a great saltwater reel, check out the capstan. We also have the capstan bait caster, which is a huge bait caster. Again, it's meant for some big saltwater fishing. It's got the ball handle on the side, so I really like that as well. That is a great one. What's up? INQBS in the house. What's up, my friend? Gary says Kong Rod's also on sale on KastKing site. Don't forget to use Nikki's code NIKIWKK. Gary, I love you. What would I do without you, Gary? I would be so lost without you. Gary's like my assistant. He's always there. You know, Gary and Melissa. Gary always, you know, I turn my back and he's answering, helping with, you know, questions and, you know, giving out my code. Don't forget to use my code. And he's always writing that down. Melissa's always there to help me. He's got my back. You know, also Gary takes care of my Fishing Frenzy Live on my Facebook page. My moderator, admin, takes care of everything. And I'd be lost without Gary. Like I said, it's like having an amazing assistant that's always there to help you. So I love you, Gary. Thank you so much for always having my back. And you too, Melissa. All you guys. You guys really do. Don't forget to use Nikki's code. Even when it's on sale, you'll save another 10%. Thank you, Jim. I love you. Thank you. Lots of people so very helpful. Yeah, right, Jennifer? That's why I love our family. Everybody's so helpful. Sharky bait feeder is nice for shore fishing with second drag clicker. Joe mentioned, too, the Sharky bait feeder. Don't mess around without that Sharky bait feeder, too. Don't mess around and neglect that. A lot of people, again, that's an underrated reel, that Sharky. Is there a recommended rod and reel travel case? Justin asks, is there a recommended rod and reel travel case? That's a thing. What do you guys recommend for a travel case? See, that's something that we don't have. That's a good idea, though. It'd be a great idea, Justin, if we had one. I never really thought of that. If you guys know of any places where you can get a travel case, what I usually use, Justin, is there's a rod tube that the KastKing rods come in, and they're made really great. A lot of people keep the rod tubes that come with your rod, And they're great. They hold up great. They can take a lot of damage, the rod tubes. And when I go on the plane, I always take, if I'm going fishing and I need to bring my rod, I always keep an extra rod tube, and I slip my rod in that rod tube, and then I'll take the reel off and I'll put it in my backpack. Yeah, right, Mandy? It's the same thing, right? I mean, it's a great idea. Instead of going out and paying, Justin, for I'm pretty sure a travel case is expensive. I don't know. I've never dealt with one, but I'm pretty sure they're expensive. But if you've kept your rod tubes, Justin, that KastKing ships their rods in, if you haven't, I highly recommend you keep a couple of them around. If you travel a lot, and just put them in your garage. They don't take up a lot of space. I don't have one to show you. They're in my garage, but it takes a lot of damage, and it really holds up really nice. And you can just slip the rod back into that rod tube, take off your reel, wrap it in some bubble wrap or something, and then I would put it in your backpack and have it on your carry-on, you know, so you don't lose the reel. But definitely use our rod tubes rather than going out and buying a travel case. I just think it's cheaper, and like I said, our rod tubes can take a lot of damage. It's meant for that. KastKing made those rod tubes so that they can be knocked around in, you know, the delivery trucks, or, you know, I've never seen a rod tube damaged before. I've seen it scratched up pretty good, you know, little marks and dents on it, but it's never been damaged to where my rod got damaged. Oh, listen to Jim too. He says PVC is good too. The end caps at Home Depot or Lowe's, just make sure to get a large enough diameter. Uncle Yukon said a gun case. At Nikki's, he is. I think they're sold out right now. Valiant Eagle Passage travel fishing rods on sale. Oh, Gary says too, the Valiant Eagle Passage, the travel fishing rods are on sale on the KastKing site. That's a good thing to mention. Thank you, Gary. If you're looking for a great travel fishing rod too, the Valiant Eagle Passage, the travel rod, is great. And it's on sale right now on the KastKing site. So check out the Valiant Eagle if you're looking for a nice travel setup. Nick, does KastKing have a salmon or steelhead rod? Did somebody already answer that? I don't know if somebody answered that. I need a rod for Smith River, November, steelhead and king fish. Did somebody answer that already for me? I don't know. Let's see. Let me scroll back. What is a good setup for salmon fishing, steelhead fishing? Nick Carroll says, I need a rod for the Smith River in November, steelhead and king chinook. What do you guys think? I don't think it was answered already, right? Does KastKing have a salmon or steelhead rod? MC Fishing says, yes, we have a steelhead rod. Just check. They do have steelhead rods. They're in stock? Okay, I didn't know if they're in stock or not. Yes, everybody's checked here. Joe says he just checked. We do have our steelhead rods are in stock. MC Fishing too. Thank you, MC. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, they have the steel rod. Thank you, MC. Hey, what's up? Follow the Crow 83. Thank you so much for joining. We were just talking about the, actually we were talking about all kinds of fishing and stuff. We were talking about a good combo or a good rod for steelhead. But yeah, we do have it. Check it out on the KastKing site. They are in stock. But we have the Crixus combo here. This is a great combo, under $100, $82 right now, 20% off. And if you use my 10% off code, you'll get another 10% off on top of that 20% off too. Nikki, you guys need crappie rod and reels. Robert, I agree. We kind of do, but don't. But we got so many things, guys. I want to tell you that we have coming out. I mean, you guys know what it's like. Every week, I'm always showing you new products. And it's just, some weeks are like overwhelming, right? I show you guys like 30 different products. But we do have new stuff coming. Why hasn't iReel entered Indonesia yet? I didn't know that we didn't. I thought we did. Enchantment combo on Kestrel rods. I'll have to check in that. Joe says Brent Chapman combo or Kestrel rods for crappie. That's what I was thinking, Joe said. I was thinking the Kestrel rod and reel for crappie. So, like Joe said, the Kestrel or the Brent Chapman combo. My personal opinion, I would go with the Kestrel if you're looking for a good crappie reel. That's why I said we kind of do and don't. It doesn't say specifically for crappie, you know, but it is a finesse rod and reel. So if you're looking for a good crappie rod and reel, check out the Zephyr or the Kestrel. My personal opinion is the Kestrel. It is a great finesse setup. Mine's in my truck, I think. Yeah. Or do I have it? No, it's in the truck. Oh, I got the Brent Chapman. I do have the Brent Chapman combo here. Yeah. We do got the Brent Chapman here. Whoop. And we do have, this one is the 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. This is the Brent Chapman rod and reel. It's a really nice setup. Brent Chapman is one of our pro fishermen. It comes already rigged up with mono on there, as you can see. Again, this is a, what did I say, 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. This is a really nice setup. Look at those eyes right there. Yes, it really is Bass Pro. It's a really good setup. A lot of people underrated combo right here. Great price. If you're looking for a good rod and reel combo for spinning, definitely check out the Brent Chapman combo. You can't go wrong. 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. It's got his signature right here. He's one of our pros. He came up with this concept. Beautiful color. It's got that copper color with the black. He's got his name right there, as you can see. This is a, what is this, a 7-foot? Action is fast, the power is medium. So the action is fast, the power is medium. I think this one is a 7 foot. This is a great combo. Again, it's a 2-piece. You see, it's gonna come apart, but it is, fishes great, has a great backbone, and it has great sensitivity, just like the Crixus combo here. And you would never know it was a 2-piece setup. It does not fish like a 2-piece setup. Casts a mile, this thing. And like I said, it comes already rigged with your mono here. Really, really nice. But this is our Brent Chapman. So we got that. And like I said, you want to do some crappie fishing, I would go with the Kestrel. That's my personal opinion. But we do have a lot of finesse rigs, so definitely check that out. Like I said, we don't have anything specific for crappie or anything like that, but that's why I was like, you know, we do and we don't. But I would definitely go with the finesse setups for some crappie fishing. I caught a really nice crappie on the Kestrel. Hey, what's up, Stan? Oh yeah, Joe, like Joe says, Brent Chapman has a crappie combo, 610 light setup. Yeah, I was just showing you this combo. It's a 5.2 to 1 gear ratio. But Brent Chapman does have a combo for crappie fishing. It's a lighter setup, but this is the only one I have. But it's a beautiful color. Like I said, we have the copper and the black. And like I said, this comes pre-rigged already with the mono. I just wanted to show you the Brent Chapman setup. What's going on, Daryl? Welcome in, Daryl. What's up, my friend? Thank you, Robert. Everybody just joining. Gotta go, my hands. Gotta get my hands on the Brent Chapman combo. You do, Robert, really. You really do. You gotta get your hands on this. All right, you guys wanna know what the giveaway winner is? Okay, so we have a giveaway winner to announce, and I'm gonna do another giveaway for you guys today. A surprise giveaway for you guys because we missed last week. It was the 4th of July. And I love you guys. So we're going to announce the giveaway winner for we did it on the tackle boxes last week, okay? And our giveaway winner for the Best tackle boxes on the market are KastKing Hyper tackle boxes. Giveaway winner for, now you can pick which one you want. Remember, if you win, you can pick which one you want. Is Jennifer Ludman. Jennifer Ludman, congratulations. I'm sorry if I pronounced your last name wrong. I apologize. Jennifer Ludman, you won the KastKing Hyper Seal tackle box. We did a giveaway on it 2 weeks ago, and you won, Jennifer. You can pick which one you want. You know the drill, Jennifer. You've been in here long enough. You just got to write Jessica at ePoseidon. That's EPOSEIDON.com. Jennifer, just tell her what you won. Tell her when you won it on my show, and tell her you won the Hyper Seal. Let her know which one you want. Do you want the deep diving one? The deep box, tackle box, or do you want, and which color? We got purple, we got black, we got orange. Do you want the smaller one? Just let her know which one you want. Tell her you won. And if you did not win a Hyper Seal tackle box, go right now and check them out. Use my code, save 10% off. NIKIWKK. It's going to save you extra 10% off. You're not going to go wrong. 100% waterproof, one-handed latch, super nice seal, nice and tight. You're not going to get any rusted lures in this box. And it also floats. Just don't put a lot of your tungsten weights in there. So it's nice. It floats on the water. 100% waterproof, watertight, nice seal in there. Plus nice and clear. You got the dividers. You can move them around. And this is the way to go. You're not going to go wrong with the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. There's nothing that beats these on the market. I'm sorry, there's nothing. So definitely check these out if you haven't already. If you want the best tackle box on the market, use my code. Don't forget, 10% off. NIKIWKK. It's in the description of the video. So congratulations to Jennifer. Congratulations, Jennifer. The purple is awesome. Jennifer, you won. Congratulations. So you know what to do. You know the drill. Write Jessica at ePoseidon. Let her know you won. Pick out which one you want. I like the purple too. I'll show you guys the purple one. If you haven't seen the purple, purple's like one of my favorites. It's not my favorite color, but it reminds me of the Royal Legend. So that's the purple color. You got the purple. You got the black. And you got the original OG, the orange color, the black and the purple. I like the purple. It's just the way to go. Look at that. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up, Jennifer, so you can let her know which one you want. These dividers, you can take them out. You can move them. One-handed latch, 100% watertight, water seal. You're not going to get any rust in there. It's the way to go. Great tackle box. Don't forget, use my code NIKIWKK, save 10% off if you didn't win. Again, congratulations to Jennifer. Now, for the big giveaway for today, I told you guys hung in there with me. Everybody's been so nice. You've been helping me along in this live. Why don't we do a giveaway on the Crixus combo? You want to do a giveaway on the Crixus combo? Let's do it. Rod and reel combo giveaway right now. The Crixus combo. We're going to do a giveaway. That's a big giveaway, guys. Right? Thank you, Uncle Yukon. Uncle Yukon put my code down, NIKIWKK, to save 10%. We're going to do a giveaway on the Crixus rod and reel combo, okay? 3 simple things to be part of my giveaway. All you got to do, right? Number 1, you got to be subscribed. So right now, just go hit that subscribe button for the KastKing YouTube channel. Just click it. That's all you got to do. Doesn't cost anything to be subscribed to us. Number 1, be subscribed, right? Number 2, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show, or a thumbs down. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the show. So that's 2 things. And number 3, you're going to leave me a comment. You got to leave a comment, because that's how I pick the winner, okay? You leave me a comment about the Crixus combo. All you have to say is, the Crixus combo is great. I'm going to use the Crixus combo for bass fishing. I'm going to use the Crixus combo for for another type of fishing. I like the bait casting Crixus combo. I like the spinning combo for the Crixus. But you got to mention the Crixus in the comment. That's how I pick the winner, okay? Again, 3 things to be part of the Crixus combo giveaway. You got to be subscribed. Hit the subscribe button. Number 2, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show. And number 3, leave me a comment about the Crixus combo. That's it. You're going to be entered. You come back next week. Same time, same place, same channel, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday night, next week. And I'm going to announce who the winner is, okay? That's how we do it if you're new to the giveaways. Always 3 simple things everybody knows, okay? That's it. And that is the giveaway, guys. We're going to be doing it on the Crixus combo. And if you don't win or you don't want to be part of the giveaway, go and check out the Crixus combo now. Again, under $100, guys. $82. You cannot beat that. You cannot beat this setup. You're not going to break the bank. It's 2-piece setup, but this rod is great as a even better than a 1-piece rod. Okay, that's what I'm going to say, because it has amazing sensitivity. You would never know it is a 2-piece rod. So you're going to love this if you win it. But if you don't, or you don't want to be part of the giveaway, go check out the combo. If you're looking for a nice combo that's not going to break the bank, $82 right now, 20% off. Use my 10% off code, which is NIKIWKK. That's going to save you 10% off on top of the 20% off. So that's the Crixus combo. This is the giveaway we're doing it on. When you come back next week, I will announce who won. And that'll be all, guys. That is everything for today. And again, also, guys, see you at ICAST. Thank you, Robert. I'll see you at ICAST. Also, check out, again, congratulations to Jennifer for winning the Hyper Seal tackle boxes. Definitely got to check out our tackle boxes if you're looking for a great tackle boxes. One-handed latch, floats, 100% waterproof, watertight seal all around. You're not going to get any rusted lures in there. You can remove these dividers. You got a deep one. You got different sizes. So if you're looking for a great tackle box, check out our Hyper Seal tackle boxes as well. And that is everything for today, guys. Not keeping you too long. Actually, we still did an hour. But it was so good to see you guys. It was a lot of fun. And we're going to have even more fun, guys. I want to, I want to be on some adventures with you guys. I have these big dreams of taking you guys around Florida. Now that we got the Starlink all hooked up. And now that I tested it out on the water, we can go on the boat, not have to worry about losing, connection with you guys. We can go anywhere we want here in Florida. Use that Starlink and have a live anywhere. We can go on a hike as long as it's not a lot of coverage so that the satellite won't be able to read the Starlink. But we're going to have a great time, guys. I have some really big adventures for us. But we'll start off doing some fishing at some ponds around Florida, some lakes. Take the boat out, or just do some pond hopping one day. One live, I'm going to pack our bait space backpack up, and with our Hyper Seal tackle boxes, I'm going to throw the Starlink in there. I'm going to throw you guys in the backpack, and we are going to go do some pond hopping on one of these lives. If we don't get some fish in one pond, we're going to pop over to another pond. We're going to get in the truck, drive to another pond. If we don't have one there, we're going to drive to another pond and just kind of hop around, do some pond hopping until we get on some good fish. And we're going to test out the Crixus rod and reel next week so you guys can see it in action. And any other recommendations that you guys want to test out, any other rod and reels, I'll take with me. This way, you guys, I like to do that. This way, you guys can see what the rod and reels are like, how they test out on the water. So if you're looking to buy one, this way you guys will be able to know what it looks like, what it sounds like, whether or not if it's smooth enough for you, and we'll test it for you guys. So that's what we did with the iReel. We took the iReel out last week, or a couple weeks ago, but we ended up not being able to fish a lot a couple weeks ago, because if you guys remember, you guys were shutting down. The phone overheated on me. I didn't have the phone cooler on it, the fan for it. So it overheated on, and I couldn't get down there and fish for you guys. We didn't have the Starlink either, but now I have that cord, the adapter cord for the Starlink. So it came in, so now we can travel around with the Starlink and I won't lose you guys. So, I mean, these lives are going to get even better, guys. So stick with me. Thank you so much for joining today, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for helping everybody out in the comment section and helping people out and having my back if I missed a comment. You know, it really means a lot. I love our little family here, and I look forward to seeing you guys every single week. So keep coming back every week. We're going to have some amazing giveaways. We got amazing adventures coming up, and we got some awesome KastKing products to talk about along the way, and some really great giveaways, guys. Thank you, Robert. I love you. Thank you, Jennifer. Again, congratulations. I love you, Jennifer. Yeah, pond hop. Pond hopping will be great, right, Stan? Thank you, Jai. I know, Jim, I missed you guys. I missed you guys so much last week. Thank you guys for coming back this week. I really appreciate it. I really missed you guys last week. You have no idea. It's been a crazy couple of weeks, but I just look forward to seeing you guys today, and you guys put a smile on my face. So I love you guys, truly, from the bottom of my heart. Keep grinding. Stay strong. Always stay humble. And as always, keep on fishing. I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next adventure next week. Come back, find out who wins the Crixus combo. And I'm excited for you guys. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Be part of the KastKing giveaway. You can't be part of the giveaways if you're not subscribed to the KastKing channel. Make sure you always share the lives for me, guys. When you guys share them, it gets more people in here. I should have told you that during the live, but it means a lot if you could share it and get more people in. We'll talk about that next week, but don't forget to use my code too, guys. When you use my code, it helps me out. So I'll help you out by doing some really good giveaways for you guys. If you can use my code when you purchase any of the KastKing products, it would really mean a lot to me because it helps me out. So again, it's 10% off. You guys save. And if you use my code NIKIWKK, it's always in the description of the videos. I would really appreciate that. It helps me out too. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for using the code, Dan. That means a lot. Love you guys. See you guys next week. Stay safe out there. Love you.